The traditional Chinese martial arts contain a wealth of sound principles and concepts that can be readily applied to fighting. There are many ideas surrounding the application of these concepts that are the subject of much debate. Many practitioners mistakenly believe that as long as they are taught an application to a form, that they will be able to utilize that technique in fighting. While being taught the application to a form is an important part of learning to understand the theory of a system, in order to use these techniques correctly in fighting, a practitioner should train those concepts against various levels of resistance. Compliant drilling with a partner allows the practice of correcting structure and correct application of a technique. However, in order to achieve correct structure and application in free sparring, a practitioner's technique must be stressed by additional stimuli, such as changes in timing, distance, and a partner's compliancy levels. If these stimuli are not introduced in a gradual incremental increase, then the attributes developed in the early compliant stages of drilling will degrade when there is an excess of stimuli introduced during free sparring. In this video, we will demonstrate the method of progressive resistance training used by practitioners of the Choy Li Fut system at the Ing Family Chinese Martial Arts Association. In this video, we demonstrate 3 pendulum drills: Come to Chop, Hun Kyu to Chop, and Quan Kyu to Chun Sum Choi. The pendulum drill is named for its repetitive back and forth movement between offense and defensive techniques. Practitioners begin at a more deliberate pace to ensure proper technique, and in the later stages, increase speed and power. Come to Chop and Pun Kyu to Chop utilize the straight forward and back shooting step, while the Quan Kyu to Chun Sum Choi utilizes the triangle step. After the practitioner has obtained proficiency in the pendulum drill, they advance to the next stage by training the techniques while moving in a more free-moving manner. This allows them to become familiar with proper distancing and timing. This is a demonstration of chop choi sparring using the offensive techniques of chop and chun sum choi, and the defensive techniques of come, hun kyu, and quan kyu from the previous drills. For the sake of simplicity, we have chosen to demonstrate techniques that are familiar to all practitioners of the Chinese martial arts. However, following the training protocol of adding techniques with increasing levels of resistance can be applied to a variety of techniques, such as strikes, kicks, throws, and takedowns, joint locks, and even weapons. The following is a demonstration of the chop choi sparring using the previous drills with the addition of straight kicks, such as the front and side kicks, as well as angled kicks, such as the sweeping soaker. The previous stage focused solely on the middle gate. In this stage, attacks to the lower gate are also used, causing an increase in the training stimuli. Ultimately, it's not the actual guidelines of the chop choi sparring, but the underlying principle of this method of training that is important. Using the theory of progressive resistance, practitioners of any system or school can devise a system of levels based on any criteria they wish, as long as it's logical in its progression. The progressive resistance method can be applied to all facets of traditional Chinese martial arts training. The truth is that traditional martial arts contain a wealth of sound principles and concepts. It is up to the practitioner to find the bridge from form to function.